Good evening, twin flames out there. It's Friday night, and tonight, Sultan, my miracle cat, and I we are going to report from my bedroom. I have a couple of those gifts that I promised to show you. In all previous videos, I promised to show you some miracle gifts that are related to twin flame journey. And he's scratching me right now. Want to be in the video? Come over here. Show yourself, big guy. Show yourself. Look at him. He's huge. In his first life, he's left with me. His name was Garfield. Now his name is Sultan or Sultan because he's huge. All right. And he's really, he wants things to be his way. He takes no for an answer. He takes no answers, but yes, that's his only. We should all be like Sultan. If you think you cannot be with your twin flame, then you will not be with your twin flame. You think you cannot be with your twin flame because your twin flame keeps running away from you, and it's not funny. It's horrible. But the more we think that there's no freaking chance we can be with our twins because they keep running away even more. And the more they keep running away, the more we think that they are never giving us a chance to show them who we really are. But the thing is, we gotta be like Sultan. I tell him sometimes he cannot climb on the bed. He comes in my room. Sometimes he rolls in the backyard, and I will say, Sultan, no, you cannot come here. He keeps just pushing his way, and then eventually I give up. And um, I'm not saying to do that in a physical 3D world, to go out there and force your twin to a relationship or whatever, but just to because he's in a funny mood all the time. He's always happy. He just doesn't take no. He just is like, yes, I'm happy, and you have to accept who I am. So we have to send that happy us, the true us, into the world of the divine, into the universe of 5D, and just smile and say, yes, I'm gonna be with my twin flame because it's written in the stars. It has to be that way. Even if my twin is the horrible runner and keeps pushing the happiness away and ourselves away and what we can be together away, trust trust universe. You don't have to trust your twin. Your twin is a fool for not being with you because uh, your twin is afraid to turn out to be a fool, to fall in love and let love overtake them. And so they keep running. They keep, they think they're preventing themselves from becoming a fool of love and fool in love. But at the same time, they're making fools of themselves for not being in love because love is the freaking best thing in the world, right? And so don't laugh at that. The whole point of them running away from you, you have to start laughing. We cried for years, right? We were desperate to reach out to them in 3D, in 4D, in 5D. Come on, come to your senses, awaken for God's sakes. And then one day you realize they're just, it's funny. It's funny that they are acting in such a weird way because they love you. They already love you. They're trying to run away from something that already has happened to them. And they try to hide like those birds that dig, in the sand, dig and bury their heads in the sand. They bury their hearts. I've had a situation with my twin flame channeler a week ago, and it's ridiculous how these people are afraid to love, and they already are in love. It's ridiculous. It's starting to be funny to me. And then once you enter that zone, that mental spiritual zone, when it starts to sound funny to you. If you know how they say, if it wasn't sad, I would be laughing. Start laughing, for God's sakes. It is funny how much they love you and how much they're running away from you. Because they're and trying to run away from themselves. Because twin flame, do you really believe, or do you really watch all these videos and then you still doubt that there's twin flames? There is. It is. It's just like anything in the universe that has a plus and minus, and it has its polar, its pole, its opposite, its counterpart. We do. Souls have that too. So we do exist. Twin flames are real. We're not fake. We're not joke. We know that. If we didn't know that, we would never start this journey in the first place. We would never start researching what the heck is going on. Where's this person coming from? Who is this person? This is not a regular law, because we thought that the karmic partners, they're love too. I mean, that's not, we cannot deny that was some kind of, the relationships that we had was love as well, and that our family and people, our friends are not, we don't love them either. It's all love. It's all part of learning process. But twin flame is more than love. It's your other half. It's, as someone commented in the other video, it's two whole persons. Yes, it's two whole persons. I never said that we're not two whole persons, but we were one soul at the point of creation, and then split into two, and then that soul grows into an entire new soul and is put in a new body, female and male, or positive and or female and male counterparts. All right. So why I'm saying this is because trying to run away from your twin, whoever the runner is there, sometimes we switch the roles, is like running away from yourself. And people do that. People do, I don't want to talk sad things right now, but people do try to run out of their skin and do crazy things to cut away from the karma. But that's not possible. If you harm yourself, you will come back and your bad karma is going to continue. So you have to survive through lows and ups, and go ups and downs, and be strong even in the hard moments, because next day is better. And so running away from yourself is not, it's cowardice thing to do. It's not, you cannot run away from yourself. You do exist. If you destroy your body, your soul will still exist. You cannot run away from existence, from being alive forever. Even at the aspects of heaven and hell are like, you're gonna live happily ever after in heaven, or you're gonna be suffering forever after in hell. That concept still shows that you still continue living forever. The soul is forever. And if you believe in reincarnation, then you have a soul forever, and then you switch into different forms and bodies and different lives and different timelines. But you're still forever. You cannot run away from existing, from the word be. You are. So there you are. And then your twin trying to run away from you they're trying to run away from themselves. And they are. And that's why they're running away, because they're still not happy with themselves. My twin flame channeler, or the man that I used to call my sacral chakra guy, he said, he admitted finally and said, and channeled my twin at the same time, saying that how can he love someone else when he doesn't love himself? And he's a beautiful, wonderful creature, beautiful creation of God, beautiful man and beautiful soul. And then he says he does not love. I don't know what is there not to love. He says I don't love myself. How can I love? He's almost like his statement is a question. How can I love another being when I don't love myself enough? I don't love myself at all. That's what he said. I do not love myself at all. How can I love another? And that's totally channeling my twin. And that's totally channeling your twins. How can they love you when they still don't love themselves? They may look cool to you because you love them, because you accepted that they're your twin, you recognize them, and then you love everything about them. Everything, the bad stuff and the good stuff, and all the darkness that they have, and all the light that they have, and the things that someone else may consider their flaws, you love those flaws. We talked about that in one of my first videos, how much we love physical flaws, that flaws, there's no such thing, but things that are considered how much we love, exactly that is our favorite part of our twin. Well, they don't like it. Maybe you do, but your twin doesn't like that part of themselves. And there's more things, that some things that you think is perfect with them and that other people find perfect for them. Well, or you think they're successful and they have talent and gifts and you find them intriguing and gorgeous, and they work on it, and maybe they work hard and they're ambitious, but they still are not happy with who they are, because if they were, they would say, for God's sakes, I'm perfect and that person is perfect for me. But also, don't underestimate your own negativity in the whole process, because union depends on both. You may think that you're 100% ready, but because you're the one yearning for your twin to come to you and make things right and make the union possible, but they are not only one to blame. I mean, let's not blame anyone. Let's just say why, the reasons why the reunions are not, like in your case, if your reunion is not there yet, probably if it was, you would be busy with your twin, you wouldn't be watching these videos anymore. Maybe you'll still watch a couple, but I'm saying that usually people who watch are not reaching, they're going towards their reunion, but they're not there yet, so they're anxious and watching and trying to find answers and solutions. So why, let's not say blame, but why, reasons why reunions are not, your reunion is not yet there. It's almost there, but not yet. And why not? It's not only your twin. I know it looks like it's all about them because they're refusing you or refusing to meet you or talk to you or whatever. They're refusing at the time, at this moment, but or you completely, they shut you off completely, whatever it is, it looks like it's all on them, it depends on them, but at the same time, there are parts of you still not ready. You have to be honest and admit that. If you want them to be honest and you expect them to stop denying things, well, then you have to stop denying too. That be honest to yourself. Look deep, deep, deep down. How many more things? Maybe you're close. You've worked years and you worked hard on improving yourself. And congratulations and kudos to you. And I love you and I admire you for that. And universe admires you and angels admire you. But there's still a few more things to work on. And whatever it is for you, everybody's different. Everybody has different dreams, aspirations, things they want to change about themselves, about their maybe they have addictions they want to get rid of. I used to smoke even after I started practicing Islam. In my country, everybody smokes. It's a social thing. You're not. It's not just the peer pressure. It's social. It's so social. Grandma smokes. Mother smokes. Father smokes. Uncle smokes. Auntie smoke. Um, Kids, some teenagers smoke, and so you grow up in that environment. You grow up in all that smoke, and it's almost genetic addiction. So I did in the past when I was younger, and it was also related to stress, to war, and fear and stuff. But then it was so hard to. It's hard addiction. Smoking is a hard addiction, and then I started practicing Islam, and I still couldn't get rid of that. Even though Islam is not 100% forbidden, but I read a chapter called Smoke in the Quran. It scared me so much, scared the bejesus out of me, and I decided to pray to God constantly. And one day I became smoke free and forever. And now I cannot stand the smell of cigarettes, not even close to me. I cannot believe I was that stupid that I would ever put that smelly thing in my mouth. I cannot believe. But then I couldn't. And now when I look back, come on, I couldn't be without it. I was in high school, and it was part of. It's not just part of your group of people that you hang out with. It's just you have to, like, you're stressed after classes, you do that, you go out with your friends, it was something I couldn't imagine my life without. It was part of who I was. And today I cannot imagine ever getting close to that. That's how much we can change it and improve ourselves, whatever we want to change. So whatever addiction, whatever you want to improve your physical, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to change your diet, start eating organic, become vegetarian, you want to be more ambitious, get a better job, whatever it is you want to change to make you feel better, start by also feeling better in advance, because that's a point to reach. That's a secret of how to reach anything in life. I learned that from these years. Is to first feel good and then say yes, I can. I mean, this sounds cheesy, but say yes, I will. One day, it looks far away from me now, but I will. So whatever it is you still think needs to be improved, because you sometimes think, well, if my twin was with me, then I would be stronger, happier, healthier, and I would be able to reach that unreachable goal. Well, try without your twin to at least make some preparations for what you want, and then get yourself busy with that, and then it will make you feel better that you're step by step going in that direction. You will see, you will either reach that goal with your twin together, you'll already be in reunion, or you will reach that goal by yourself and feel great, which will attract your twin closer. Not your twin, but the reunion. Because your reunion is the aspect of when two people are happy with who they are. They're so happy, they love themselves so much that they're ready to let their twin love them. And in case of runner, they will they will reach the point when they do love themselves. It takes time, but because you are one another, when you reach the point when you're happy with everything, it may happen for them overnight. They'll just kind of have that whoosh, like epiphany, like, hey, come on, I am good enough for that person. I am good enough, not just for that person, but I'm good enough for myself. I'm okay with myself. And even not to say I'm perfect, but to say I'm okay with myself not being perfect, because nobody's perfect. I heard something easy on Facebook another day, but it really easy things can be can be like motivating sometimes. He said that it was related to women and what kind of a woman you want to become, the most beautiful woman in the world or whatever. Um, so many women are spending money on treatments and things, and I don't blame them. That's another. If it makes them feel better, want to improve something. Oh, my leg is that right here. It's fine, but it is sad also at the same time, because no matter how much they improve physically, they're still not happy with themselves. So this message on Facebook said that even if you become so beautiful as the most ripe, what is he doing here? As the ripest peach, peach in the world, there will still be someone out there who doesn't like peaches, right? So, or you will not be his type. You want to become the most beautiful blonde, platinum blonde in the world, and then you meet a guy, he's perfect for you, but he likes redheads or curly hair or dark hair or whatever, or vice versa. So one day when you reach the point that you will say, I'm okay with myself. I'm not perfect, but I'm fine. I got rid of a few things in my life that I was able to get rid of. I improved that. Okay, I don't have a dream job, but I don't have that worst job in the world either. So I'm okay. I'm in the middle of the road, and I'm okay. And sometimes it's safest to take that middle lane and go straight. You don't have to be the best or the worst. Just be normal. You know, and there's no such thing as, also, maybe I said that wrong, normal, but be yourself, because nobody is normal, everybody's different. There's no such thing as normal, it's only on your, what they say, washer or dryer or something. Like a setting on your dryer is normal, There's no such thing as, you cannot put yourself also in that, like, say, I want to be normal, I want to have kids like everybody else, or I want to have this or that like everybody else. There's no such thing as everybody else. Everybody is different. There's some kind of kinds of expectations in society and stuff, but that's not normal. That's just just right now what is in, this year. Maybe next year something else is going to be more normal or whatever, so be yourself, and whatever you are, be happy with that. Okay, now it's time to try to feel good. Even start laughing at the bad things. Once I heard someone say, if my life was recorded by like some movie crew, or sitcom, it was shown on TV as a sitcom, people would be laughing at that. It would be funny, but it's not funny, because it's my life, and I feel it's tragic, and it's drama, and it's sad, and it's my life is pathetic or whatever. But imagine if that was a sitcom, if it was shown on TV, like Everybody Likes Raymond or whatever, one of those shows, and I don't have any copyrights. I'm just mentioning the show, whatever. Is that we look at their situations in life, which look not happy. They're not happy within that moment, but to us it's hilarious. It's funny. Well, look at your life sometimes like that, when it's the worst, when you have the worst day of ever. And I don't want to share with you what happened to me this week. If you were in my place, you would be under that cover crying, and not, I'm not saying you, but a lot of people would. I apologize I said that. But a lot of people would lie down and cry and be desperate. What happened? And I will tell you. I will tell you in shortly. But I want to see how that situation unfolds, and so I can tell you I cannot tell you half of the story because it's still going on, right? But what I'm saying is I have reached the point when, I'm sorry, something on my screen showed up. I have reached the point when I don't let things make me react. I keep on acting out my life, and I'm really trying to keep the high vibration. And when bad things happen, look at it. If it was on TV, you would be laughing at that. And then next episode is going to be better. Next day is going to be better. Look at your life as episodes. Sometimes episode on a sitcom or soap on TV ends horribly. Next episode is everything is fine. I'm not saying the life is TV, but really look at it that way. Like what about next? Maybe the big screenwriter up there. Maybe next day will give you a better episode and more happy ending. And so just roll, just keep rolling. And be happy and laugh at the worst possible. Say to yourself, if this wasn't sad, I would be laughing because this is being hilarious right now. So try to look at the things that are worse and the most negative at the moment. At that moment, be your own paradox. Look at the things in a positive way when you feel the worst. Look at it from someone perspective, like a viewer, and say, whatever, that's funny, that's hilariously sad, or that's and just at that moment, even if that doesn't make sense to you, it will raise your energy and your vibration. And once that happens, things will start turning around and get better. Maybe not overnight, but maybe in 2 nights or 3 nights or 5 nights. God didn't create this world in one day, so it takes time, but it will get better. Okay, so it's not the end of the world. That's still not here. That will not happen until a long time from now, because the twin flames are here to reunite and heal the planet. So we are still way, we still have time. But it's not end of the world. Just keep going, keep rolling, and be happy, like this guy here. And now I'm going to show you my one of the gifts. Okay, let me show you one of the gifts tonight, because I have this download now to share with you. So I'm going to show you one gift on this wall. I don't know how to turn this. I'll try. I'll do my best. So let's see. So here's that, what I want to show you. This is a painting that I saw a man on the street. I was passing by a house and he was cleaning his yard, and he waved at me. Completely strange man. And a lot of people, girl, would not stop and talk to a stranger and leave her car. But I learned to trust in the universe, in God, and to expect good and not bad. Then I attract good and not bad into my life. So he stopped me and he said, I'm cleaning my house. It was a spring cleaning time. You hear in America, people put stuff on their sidewalk and then a truck comes, actually destroys everything, puts it in a truck and meshes it down and then goes into garbage, right? Into garbage deposit. So or it gets recycled or whatever. But so he asked me if I wanted something that he has, but he was taking out of his house, and he brought this painting. And it's amazing. As you can see, there's a girl. She seems a little bit older than the boy, and she's holding his hand, supporting him. So this is definitely for me represents my feminine twin. This is masculine twin, a boy. They're walking over broken bridge. There's a huge water under there and storm, and there's a huge angel. It reminds me of Angel Gabriel, or who knows, maybe it's fate, because angel like that doesn't look like a man or a woman. It looks like both, like a twin flame already united in one being, one angel that protects them in their love angel, and the protector of their twin flame reunion. So, and you can see the girl has more courage, or the feminine twin has more courage, and you can see fear in the eyes of the boy. You see, it's like if you've ever seen my twin look at me, he would look at me like that sometimes. He's so afraid. Um, like his eyes would be like when I just met him, and he would look at me sometimes like that, like that was his reaction when I showed up, when I walked through the door. I was so offended. Why was I offended? I was offended because my ego was hurt, because I was like, what did I ever do that to that person to have such a fearful expression in their eyes when I walk in their, office or meet and we interact, and then he starts like moving away and look at, I'm like, I'm not a scary person. I didn't do anything wrong. Why is he acting like that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with me? I even said once, I said, like, something we say in my country is, where I come from, we say like, oh my God, he just acts like I killed his whole family, you know? And that's what I said one time. Like, why do you act like that? You make me feel like so small, and so like I've done something bad to you, or like I've killed your whole family or whatever, And he was like, oh no, I don't mean it to, maybe it looks like that way. No, I'm sorry. I apologize if I offended you. And we had this whole sort of like argument. He was apologizing, and I was like, why do you act like that? And he was trying to like find excuses, but he didn't have an explanation. And that's what I saw, this expression in this boy's eyes in this picture, is in this painting, that he's so afraid of this commitment, of this journey. He needs our spiritual support. We think we are the ones suffering, but they're the one, the boy is the one who is suffering. And I'm gonna try to dedicate one of the next videos to explain to you how the masculine is the weak one. We always say feminine. We always think feminine is the one that is more gentle, and we look at it that way. But we've been looking at it the whole time the wrong way, because the feminine is the power. Feminine is the creative power. Even in physical, yes, women are smaller than men. Women are gentler than men. Women are also childbearers. Women are the nucleus of the family. Woman is everything that men in physical relation, men wants to satisfy woman. It's not basically other way around. I mean, men get satisfied too, but satisfaction of men comes from having a woman satisfied. Really, if you've ever been in relationship, you know what I'm talking about. So it's the male, it's masculine that's the weakest one. That's actually more gentle one. It's paradox. It's true. And they always get engulfed in that in that feminine energy. So they are the one, the woman seem to be less strong ones. We are always stronger ones. We always bear loss of children and loss of parents, and everything is kind of, we take it more with some other kind of strength than men do. Men not deal with loss that easily. They don't deal that easily with their emotions. Even us being vulnerable and letting things, uh, move us and touch us, and even when we cry, that's sign of strength, because we show our true emotions, and they always are afraid to show their real, what's going on inside of them. So yeah, I'll dedicate another video to that. I just want to show you this gift that I got. It's so beautiful, and it's such a gift from universe, and I'm sure you get stuff like that too, which supports your reunion. Look at that beautiful star over that angel over his head, or she or her head, or its head. And it's just constant reminders. Always get gifts like this, and I call them gifts from Allah, gifts from God, gifts from source. They come straight to me through these beautiful people, whoever they are. I find them to be like earth angels, people who give me these gifts to just show up immediately in my life, like on those worst days, and remind me that journey is not over and my twin reunion is coming soon. So I'll keep you posted. Love you guys. Enjoy this painting few more seconds, and peace be upon you. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Tell me what's going on in your reunion. Write down or send me email. You can email me to justsweethearts@gmail.com and tell me more about your journey, and maybe I can give you a few advices for free. And peace be upon you. Salam alaikum. Have a great night and have a good weekend. All of you, have a blessed weekend.